Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays a video, and today I'm taking out the third in the trilogy of these Boeing aircraft recently released by a developer or converter who FA 2021 on flightsim.to, two refuelers and this AWAC. So E3 SENTRY AWAC. This is a FS9, so that's Flight Sim 2004 model that has been updated with some extra liveries, sounds, and functionality, really, for Microsoft Flight Sim. Originally, this was a Chuck Grimes created model back in, or for Flight Sim 9, and, well, it's Freeware aircraft now on flightsim.to. I'll have a link in the description. I'm going to give this a quick fly around Sydney, a basic takeoff, fly around and land. I am in the Royal Air Force livery. We do have a 747 cockpit though, because it's an old converted over aircraft, same as the last two that I've shown videos for. If you haven't seen them, go to my channel. You'll actually see them about the same time released as this particular video. It's Freeware. Look, this is the Sobo aircraft. There's nothing different from that, but the exterior though, completely different. Now it looks like we do have on this particular model a few white texture points. I've noticed that. I've had the same sort of thing happen when I've bought in aircraft, and there's a particular folder that it doesn't actually grab all the information from. Have noticed though, previous aircraft the same as this had lights floating out in front. This one seems to have been cleaned up, so that's a good start. We do have our dish rolling around. What we'll also do is, if we use our pushback tool, go to aircraft, we should be able to open those front doors. Let's have a look. There we go. Okay, AI is going straight through me. Aft doors. That didn't just open there, did it? Let's just check. No. And cargo door. Do we have a cargo door on this particular one? I don't think so. Okay, front door only. Definitely close that for flight. Alright, let's give this a takeoff. Now I do have the sound down. The previous two aircraft seemed quite loud, but to be honest, I don't think this one is, so we'll crank it back up. Park brake off. Now we are on a short runway. I have noticed that three aircraft, rather than just putting me in on the end of the runway there, seem to put me all the way down here. So I'm going to give this a what for type takeoff. Now, there is a RAF, so that's British livery, that's what I'm in now. The Royal Air Force. There is one American, there are two NATO, and 5 French. And this is actually pretty heavy. Wow, we only just cleared that. On full throttle. Now this particular one I've noticed has the refueler poking out the front. Okay, there we go. Now we've got a light floating underneath it. It's still there. If we turn off the landing lights, I'm sure that'll actually disappear. I've had very similar happen with a lot of the FSX converted stuff. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll lift our flaps. Going to hold the trim there, and we should be able to turn those landing lights off, just like you would in the 747, and our floating little light that was in front of it underneath the nose there is gone. Right, so look, if you want to simulate AWAC activity and or air-to-air refueling, because they do have the refueler out. Very good. Fly over the Navy fleet. And I'm not sure if those white patches are meant to be like that, or it is something that is missing in the texture file. But what we'll do is we'll just bring it back around. We should be able to level flight this heading. Let's go for default. Alright, let's go 90 degrees to the left. Autopilot will take it, thank you. Back off that throttle already. And look, you can follow a flight plan with this. It should be able to work quite well. And it's free. Actually, don't think it's too bad. So 2 UN liveries. One is very much a grey one. The other one has lots of blue over it. And 5 French and 1 US Air Force, which I think is more of a white aircraft. So not sure whether that's actually an older one or not. So what we'll do is we'll go in and we'll land down here, and then we will finish it up. It seems quite stable. It is very heavy to fly. I'm guessing we're carrying a fair chunk of weight. Let's have a quick look. Yeah. 22,000 gallons plus, and that's just on 50% fuel. So this is obviously made to linger a fair bit. Oh, there you go. So you got rear economy, cabin, forward baggage. So they've actually modelled lots of weight in the back as well for the gear. All right, let's actually bring this down, and it looks like we're going to have a bit of a whiteout. Thanks, clouds. Alright, let's see what the landing gear animation's like again. Yeah, very nice. Now, do we have spoilers available? We do. Okay, so the air refuelers of these particular versions had to use the spoilers as dropping the fuel cones or the boom arm. Well, this one doesn't. So let's actually take this in for a hopefully a little more controlled landing, as he comes in way too high or fast, both. 1,000. Now, I'm not sure it actually flies like the 747, or their flight model is slightly different. I'd have to get back into the 747 and give it a bit more of a go. 200, oh my god, we actually did come in quite low. So maybe the level of the cockpit is actually quite high there. Take those spoilers off. Can we get a side shot? Oh, we've now run it longer because I lifted up there. Okay. Alright, and reverses. Again, they're not working. For some reason in this particular aircraft, the reverses didn't seem, button seems to have stopped working, but you can There we go. I had them working on cold and dark, but for some reason it's not working here. So, alright, so AWAC, look, if that's what you fancy to fly around, multiple liveries, 1 US, as I said, 2 NATO and 5 French. This is available on flightsim.to. It is freeware, it is converted, you do have a 747 cockpit. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and have a great day. Goodbye.